better than most things you could be drinking now.
I mean, I do also have whiskey in there, but
Welcome back to the second half, which talks about sandwiches and whiskeys. I'm Arthur Perkins. This is still AP Gaming Real. Dave has just started dancing.
CS:GO knife thrower AP game?
No, I'm the real version of him.
Damn. Called out.
Damn.
It's not that. That's not. I mean, that's not a real damn.
there can be only one.
We've killed all the zombies inside of the salt mine.
Oh, are you narrating your dream?
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing? You've just finished equipping yourself at the Prancing Unicorn oil and elixirs.
If it's early enough in the day, I say we go camp
count.
inside the thing.
We need to go talk to the count. Right?
We won't get in there today. I say we go back with a problem solved. That's more likely to be a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Sure.
That'd be pretty
I understand. You want to vanilla ice it, of course.
Yeah. If we have to do it again, I'd like to try doing that just to see if he's like, oh, here's some, I don't know, supply money. Here's
wait 5 days.
We said 2 days, but the guard said if you mention that you're here about the salt mines, it might get expedited.
Yeah.
So we
He
don't.
said if you were adventuring guys with adventuring licenses.
I was thinking we could use this, if it goes well, we could use it as leverage to get into the Adventuring Guild early. Be like, we already did the thing. Can we have some papers that let us do this more legitimately now?
That's where we transition from Dungeons and Dragons, the role-playing game, to Papers, Please, the role-playing game.
Yeah. In Papers, Please, if any of us showed up at that window, we're not getting in the country.
Look, if I'm not already on a list, someone is not doing their job.
Yeah.
I have a passport that I've maintained well for years. I can get into Mallard country.
I had a passport for 10 years and I just had to replace it. So,
Wow.
Well,
so worn out.
the first time I went, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, in the United States, you have to replace your passport like every 6 years or so.
10 years.
10 years, same everywhere else.
Well, I've replaced mine like 3 times, so.
Getting ripped off.
Why? In
Anyways.
Canada, do you just have one passport for life?
No, it's one every 10 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, so rather than talk about passports, let's talk about how there's no possible way you can make it to the mines. You can get most of the way there,
Yeah,
unless you want to push yourselves and kung fu hustle your way to the mines.
We'll camp out there. We'll camp on the way. So, yeah.
All right, let's talk about the path to the mines. If you're following the same walking order as normal, you're not going to need to make a survival check because it's a well-traveled path with other people on it. But I will need a survival check for setting up camp that night.
What up, Bagram?
God damn it.
Wow, that's a one.
You can tell it's a small one because of like the small box.
Here's, well,
Well, it red rims it. That's how you know.
are we in mountainous terrain yet?
No, you're on a plane.
No. Okay. Fuck.
You'll be in mountainous terrain once you're underground.
Oh, yeah.
But for real, if I rolled a 1, we would have a 1. Because
True.
Agram's got.
But rolling a 1 is a 1,
Yeah.
Well, he's got.
regardless. So,
Okay. Yeah.
Well, of course, a horse is a horse. Of course. But
Jesus, Mr.
true that. So I guess we camp and we have the same order, right? So same watch order.
Yep. Do we need perception checks?
you do need perception checks.
Shit.
I don't feel as bad now.
Yay!
Jeez, these don't look super great overall.
Take it harder.
So Finley gets in the morning and sees clearly that we've all been murdered. Back to the beginning.
I mean, if we did, we'd just be like, Arthur, we go to the exact same point right now.
Save state.
Try the rolls again.
So, let's talk about. I need a minute while we do this. So let's talk about how you guys set up camp. What do we look at here? Is there tents? Is there sleeping bags? Do you use a fire?
I think we just.
I
Have
mean,
Bed rules. Yeah.
bed rolls. Yeah.
bed rolls and a fire, basically. Roll over some
Small fire.
Yeah.
It's always been small fire, like enough for like cooking, making a hot meal, making, boiling of water to wash your face, that sort of shit.
I mean, yeah, it's a plain, so unless it's downpouring, I mean, it's not a tundra, so the weather is not terrible, right?
Yeah, it's very temperate here.
Okay, yeah, then small fire, cooking fire.
I'll tell them some tales to scare children from my childhood in the cult monastery thing.
About the wolf spiders?
Spider
Spider wolves, yes. The flying spider wolves, of course.
Yeah. They get more terrifying every time you tell it.
as spider wolves do, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flaming flaming spider wolves.
You guys can set yourselves up inside the campsite anywhere within this orange box. Can even draw where you're putting the fire on here.
I'm fine with where.
Probably right in the middle, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the best way of doing it.
Here you go.
I can't draw no good. Yeah, okay, well, I guess that's fine then.
Blue fire, blue alchemist fire. Never goes out.
The bluest, really.
It looks like the Ocarina of Time.
Daka just gets bored every 5 minutes and the fire just changes. Like it's like purple and blue and lime green for some reason.
Whose watch does this take place on?
I did the colors backwards, but whatever.
Who's on second watch?
That'd be me.
Yeah.
Takes place on your watch.
Sweet, so I'm in full armor then. That's good for me. If that's the case, then I would probably be down here or something like that during my watch.
And what did you get on your result? You got a 9?
I got a 9.
Yeah, this ain't super great for you, my friend. So here's the deal, y'all. The rest of you are all asleep, correct?
Yep, I am.
Unless you're a half elf, in which case you don't need sleep, but none of us are half elves.
So Kelly,
Yeah.
you're chilling out as one does next to the fire. When out of nowhere you hear a snapping twig, and that's when you notice that there is now a fuck ton of goblins right outside your fire, moving towards you at high speed. There's two seemingly, I don't want to be a goblin racist, but let's call them normal goblins. Leather armor, shields, knives,
Basic bitch
short
goblins.
swords. And then there's one in the back who's got a whip and a scimitar and javelins on his back, who's like driving them forward, and he's like, whoosh, go my minions. And they're preparing to overrun your camp.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. So
Sure.
all of you are definitely waking up as a result of this noise, but those of you who aren't in armor don't get your armor class bonus, and those of you who are in armor,
We all are. I think Kelly's the only one who cannot sleep in his armor, right? Everybody else can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, I can. I just get
Yeah, but everybody else has leather. You have
Bad.
chain.
Second.
It's true.
There we go.
Yes.
No. Sorry. I need to click my man.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad, I guess. Not bad, but not great.
Hey,
What's
Grim.
my HP now?
you are
Okay, my
lying
HP is
down on the
20.
ground when you are woken by the sound of whips and screaming in common.
Assume Kelly was given some signal, right? Yelled or battle cry or something to kind of get everybody up.
Get up.
It's the Xena warrior cry. He's like, oh, really high pitched.
What was that again there, Smooth? There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
All right.
That, of course, is the sound of the northern mocking woodbird.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
This is where if AP had a soundboard, just like and I. Just the first part of that song. There you go.
I'll try to run my short spear anymore because we never. Going after the goblins. All right, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the. Shoot the slave driver. The important one, I guess.
All right, so those rocks are actually there, and they're racing around the rocks. Those rocks are going to give him cover versus your shot.
They are
making it more difficult. And it should be noted he's wearing a chain shirt and is carrying a buckler in his left hand.
Well, I can't hit him anyway then, so I'll hit the guy in the front. Hit the guy in the front.
Very well. Show me your power.
Show me your moves.
Your power looks significant, but here's what happens. You fire at this goblin who's running towards you. He's got his knife point down. You're like getting up off the ground, pulling your bow out, firing a shot in a kneeling position. This goblin catches it right on his shield and then like looks out from behind the shield and goes, and then starts running at you with the knife out.
So he's at least got 2 additional AC on top of it. So these 2 front guys have shields?
Yes, they all have shields.
Okay, so we're looking at maybe 16 AC as sort of like where we're trying to hit, at least for the front guys, and probably more for the back guy. I reckon he's probably maybe close to 18.
You got
AC.
anything else, Askren?
No.
All right, Daka, you have woken up. You're on the ground. You have nothing in your hands.
Oh,
Adrenaline is pumping through your veins.
use my legs, flip back, grab my bow while I'm rolling back, and stand up and shoot the one that's coming at Angram.
I see. Go ahead.
Hey, there's the battle music. Let's do it.
You go, you fire it at the dude who's going at Askren, and it goes low, and he just jumps over it, Mario style. Whoop. Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can do really that helps.
Kelly.
Is this all in line? Okay, cool. So I go here.
Actually, I would have
hammer and shield, Arthur.
Okay.
And I will attempt to attack this guy in front of me. Okay. Yeah.
All right. This is the goblin that's charging towards Askren. He leaps over the arrow, just constantly taking every single hit. But while he's stuck in midair, your hammer is coming up towards him, and you just golf putt him out in over those rocks. You hear him lie with a sick splashing noise on the other side of the rocks, and then there's like a and then some gurgling noises. He's definitely super duper dead.
Oh, fuck yeah, boys. Okay. And it's like, don't jump at me. You literally can't move in the air.
Hey, goblins can't jump.
Arthur, I would like to use my war ability and take a second attack.
Oh, okay. All right, let me move this guy back.
So, yeah, let's see here. Where is it? Is it background? No. Where did I put that?
It's underneath.
Okay, so
class
from first
actions.
level, your god delivers a bolt of inspiration to you while you're engaged in battle. When you use the attack action, you can make the weapon attack. You can make the weapon attack as a bonus action. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier.
All right.
So I get a second attack.
You get inspired.
Can I hit this guy diagonally?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do just that then.
I imagine this is you continuing the swing all the way around in an arc. Yeah, he's dead too.
Holy shit.
Now you know what it is? I hit the guy out of the air and then I just fucking roundabout and just fucking bring it down on top of the head of the other guy. I'm just like, oh, I feel so good. God damn, boys. Level 2, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing about melee, man. Melee is always so strong early on. It's crazy.
This guy charges forward and is just like, no escape, no surrender. And
All right,
moves
calm
in
down, Stalin.
to slash with his scimitar.
19 AC, Arthur.
That'll hit.
Woof. Yeah, okay.
6 points of damage.
Roger that, big
And
mama.
then he uses his second attack. Oh, it's so close.
Does not hit me.
It's so close. My God, especially considering that's at disadvantage. All right, this guy runs forward and slashes you for a pretty significant hit, and then goes in with the second attack, almost as if a weak, quick slash, backhand, and it nearly catches you right at the area your chainmail meets your neck, where you don't have a really sick gorge yet. But one of the chain mails catches just the tip of the blade and deflects it away before you get horribly gutted in the neck. Finley, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a poke at this guy with my short bow.
All right.
Hey.
You hit him with
Actually, let me roll extra damage there.
You're declaring sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so just remember, you need to say that before you make an attack.
Sorry.
Because you only get it once per turn.
Yep. So it's, what is that, 12 damage?
Yep. You hit this guy with a arrow. He manages to catch part of it on the buckler, but it goes through his arm.
Nice.
So now he's fighting with like an arrow through his arm, and he's just like, ah, no surrender, no retreat. Hey,
You
Grim.
might want to retreat.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna shoot that guy again. Where's it at?
All right, he still has a bonus from these rocks helping black for him.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no, he stepped around them. Yeah.
No, he does. He stepped forward. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so he's in line of sight. Yeah?
Yep.
Hey, that'll hit.
It will not.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
It physically hits him, but he's also wearing a chain shirt, and it simply does not penetrate.
I hate bodkin tips, man.
Daka. Daka, 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 daka. Oh, wow, running across the road. I assume you're keeping low to the ground. Firing your bow sideways, gangster style. You go to make the shot, and you practically shoot Kelly in the back.
Well, 12 isn't that bad. It's twice as good as last time.
All right, Kelly. If you're safe with being teammates with someone who's twice as good as his previous time.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna attack with my warhammer again. No good.
No good.
I will use my second bout of inspiration then, Arthur,
Okay.
to attack again. That's no good. Okay.
You-
So that's all the inspiration I have before a long rest, basically.
You
So-
continue to bring your warhammer down over and over again at this guy. He is very fast and very well armored and very smart. And is constantly stepping back out of range as you start bringing the warhammer down, waiting until you're off balance and then pushing it aside.
Fight
now-
me like you want to fight. What are you doing?
So while your warhammer is down, he steps on it and goes to like jab you in the face. Oh, that almost is a 16 on the die, and then it rolled over.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Second attack is also gonna miss because that 8 came up.
Dunk, dunk.
He bonus actions to use disengage and then runs away.
Wait,
What happened to no surrender?
wait, hang on, Arthur, real quick.
Monsters have multi-attack, which is
He's-
not the same as cunning action and regular actions. They can attack as many times as they want with
okay.
an attack action.
But you can attack him as he runs away. Oh, he just
He's using
No,
he's
he's
using nimble
disengaged.
escape as a bonus action.
But we can attack him because we're
Okay.
Yep. I mean, so that's my question. Do you all want to pursue him through the night over these plains?
I'll get on top of this rock and take another shot if I can.
All right. We'll keep going through the initiative order. Finley, he disappears behind the rocks from you, and I mean, he's actually like way out over here. He's out this far. What do you want to do? He's outside the firelight, actually, so you can't even see him anymore.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is
light an arrow on fire, predict where he's going, and then fire it after him. Then realize once you know where he's at, it's gonna take you too long to fire a second arrow.
You read my mind. No, I'm gonna pop out on the road here and hold my action.
Phosphorus tipped arrows like tracers.
Yes.
Why didn't I buy those?
That's because they don't exist. Askren.
Flintlock arrows.
Flintlock arrows.
He is also moving outside of your range, but you're not. It's not that he's outside of the light. He's simply moving outside of your field of vision.
Okay. Let's see. I could move onto the road.
You could bounce down onto the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bounce down on the road and shoot at him. I will do that. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, storage. So. Wow.
You fire into the night after him, but he's running away from you at such high speeds. Your arrow sails, too short, and just simply bounces off some rocks. Daka.
Jumping up on the rocks. And one last shot, see if I can kneecap him. 17?
17 will connect, but will not be enough to put him down. You hit him in his kneecap, but there's some chain armor there, and it deflects. And he briefly is like, ah, shit, ah.
I'm not really willing to go after him, but
Kelly.
Okay, let's see here. I would like to use command.
Okay.
I pull out my little dagger, and I point it at him and I say, "Halt!" So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and hang on, I think I can just.
It is a wisdom saving throw, yes.
DC 12.
All right. His turn comes up, and he stops in place.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Well,
and
it doesn't. So just to be clear, it doesn't kick in until his turn. I thought that was all you were doing. But what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to go over to him. So he's stopped moving, right?
He has not stopped moving until his turn comes up. Command doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn. But at this time, you're running behind him, trying to keep up with him.
Okay. I will then use my bonus action to heal myself.
Okay. Finley. Kelly and Daka go running outside the fire's light. You now have no idea what's going on.
But I can hear, like, is the
You can hear
goblin
halting and running and breathing.
Just so everyone knows, I used second wind. I didn't use a potion. Yeah.
I'm going to move up a little bit here, using these rocks as cover, and continue to hold. And I don't... Oh, whoops, that's
Askren.
That's the wrong dude. Yeah.
Where am I? There I am. I'm going to move up here and continue to hold.
Askren.
I'm gonna shoot at him again.
So you guys saw me cast a spell, mind you.
Well, we also heard it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll save the arrow because you're right on him, right?
Daka.
Plus is my rolls. I don't want to hit
You're
you.
muted, drummer.
jump off the rocks. Bring the arrow up slowly and release it.
Okay. Make your roll.
If you do that, I mean, it doesn't.
16.
You strike him on his chain shirt, and it deflects.
Wow.
Kelly.
So I guess it's like, okay, so he's halted now?
He is halted, and as soon as your turn is over, he'll be moving again.
So his AC.
Okay. So is he going to have a problem with me putting in manacles on him? Like,
There's no way you can manacle someone in 6 seconds. You do not have time to withdraw manacles and slap them all over his body.
You could knock him out.
You could definitely knock him out if you hit him.
But he's like, okay, so does he lose? So let me ask you this. He's halted, right?
Halted is not the
still
same
going
as
to
being
be-
paralyzed or immobilized. He still has his AC.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I mean, I realize he would still have armor, but is he like...
It does not remove his AC at all.
Okay.
That would be
Just
an
asking.
incredibly powerful spell for level 1.
I mean, command is incredibly powerful.
It's not that
Either way you
powerful.
look at it. Really? Okay. All right, then. Well, if that's the
It's
case,
not
I'm just
powerful
gonna-
enough to reduce someone's AC to 0. What will you do?
Derobe.
Really? You're
Okay,
commanding him to derobe?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I should have done that. Like as he's running, he's just like taking off his armor and shit. All right, then I'll hit him with a hammer. Often.
Very well.
Hey.
That will be enough to kill him.
Hooray!
Good job. Power word strip.
No, none of those are things.
All right.
This is the internet. They are definitely
So
things.
yeah, I guess we loot them, right? What do they? Do they have anything interesting on them?
Okay.
Does he have like a message that says like you need to go kill these people?
You begin looking over the goblin's equipment. You find 3 scimitars, 6 javelins, 2 short bows, about 4 silver and assorted change, 2 days rations made out of human jerky.
Long pig.
And there isn't exactly a letter, but there is like a piece of leather that has carvings in it. But they're all in Goblin.
I think I can read.
Speak Goblin?
Yep, they're my.
Wait, hang on.
I do. They're my favorite enemy.
Oh, you do?
One of
Okay, I can't read anyway, so you know you
Yeah.
can do that.
Yes, they are my favorite enemy. So I get to.
You begin reading this thing. It is very clearly a goblin love letter. It's like, my greatest Tyrnok, I hope that
Jesus.
you return from the raids well. We await you back in the village. While the rest of the wives perhaps might satisfy you, I, as always, stand as your first and greatest. Please be well and come back as soon as possible. Fear Nost.
I'm not even gonna tell everybody else what it says. I'm like, yeah, it's just gibberish, and I'm gonna chuck it in the fire.
Throw some leather on the fire, and it does what leather does in fire. It'll burn rather slowly, kind of smoldery.
It's like the
Yeah.
goblin equivalent to the lusty Argonian maid. I'm just like, nope. No.
I mean, the Lusty Argonian Maid is a fictional novel. This was written by a real person to a real person
I mean,
within our fiction.
goblins aren't real people. Let's just.
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
They're my favorite. They're one of my 2 favorite enemies, dude. I hate goblins.
Just because
That-
they're your enemies doesn't mean that they aren't people.
Dear Fear Nost,
faces.
you up?
Please, God, this goblin family.
New hide. Who dis?
My parents are at home.
Yeah.
Come quickly.
Busy. I'm alone. Be there soon.
Damn, war priest. War priest, fellas. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, they're good.
Let's get all our battle
Hell
zone
yeah.
now so we can actually hit something in the caves.
Well,
Yeah.
like Henley's like, yeah, War Priest. All right, I used all of my daily abilities.
We're about to
Now I
rest,
need to go
so-
back to sleep for another 8 hours. I'm blown, dudes.
Well, I haven't taken my long rest yet, so you know.
It happened
What
on
up?
his watch, so
It happened on your watch,
That's
yes. You guys will be able to
So
finish
that's-
your long rests.
woo. That's why I also used my second win because I'm like, all right, we're gonna take a long rest. I'll
You're
get my
attacked
health back
again.
up
It's a
before-
purple worm.
What's that?
It's
Okay.
like a
One with an
miniature
O or one with
dragon.
a Y?
He's like, I'm a purveyor of goblin smut. Do you have any? And I won't attack you. And you're just like, fuck.
Don't forget to update your HP on your token.
Henley has to add an extra 2 HP to his list.
Yeah, mine was
I did.
twice. So it's well, you gotta up the maximum when you just do that way. It's fixed on the side.
I see.
At least I'm at 27 now.
In the morning,
Wait, how the fuck?
as your watches begin to end, people are passing by on the road. Most of them seem to be coming from the fishing village that you've heard of to the far east. They're carrying batches of fresh fish on carts, on horses, on their backs, on racks. More Sam I Am
I'll
stuff.
buy some fish and make breakfast.
I see. Interesting. Fish for 4 people.
Do you
will
have any
cost,
freshwater fish?
yeah. You find a vendor who's willing to sell them for 8 coppers.
Shit, that's cheap.
Yeah, I'll buy some of that. That's fucking, yeah.
There's even any smoked fish. We could use that for rations.
When you say no smoked fish. All I sell is
Or
fresh.
When we fix the mines, we could get salted meats.
Oh, you boys are looking to fix the mines, huh? That's dangerous talk. They say over 15 dwarves died there.
Well, talking about it isn't dangerous, but going there is, and we live for danger.
That sounds dangerous.
Yep.
Don't worry, Goozengoff is looking after us. We'll be fine.
We're members of the
Who the hell is Goozengoff?
You know, Google Gob.
Google Gob.
Look, somebody's got to take care of this mine problem.
She is a very well-endowed Valkyrie of war.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You boys just I'm going my way, you go on yours. Thanks for your business.
Would you like to join the Thrill Seekers Guild?
No.
Have a goobly gobbledy day.
That's ridiculous. Why would you make a guild out of that?
Meanwhile, I'm lugging around my weight for the weightlifting guild. So.
You guys realize that both in medieval days and in current days, those are actual things, professional guild organizations.
Oh yeah.
Look, if we can't make fun of history, no one can. Okay?
I am a member of the guild. Technically, it's called the IEEE, but
Why would you trip over E's? Are there a lot of them?
oh boy.
Except
no,
after C.
Drumurboy.
Yeah.
No, Drumurboy. Just no.
Okay, moving on. Political factions aside.
Political factions?
No.
I have no idea what that is, Arthur. Okay?
It's it's electrical engineers.
Man.
It's the International Organization for Electrical Engineering, Software Engineering, Electronics.
I mean,
They
a guild
set
is- a guild
international
is just
standards.
yeah, they do. They control the trademark for
Kelly
Wi-Fi, don't they?
Kelly looks at APGamingREAL and goes, "Uh-huh."
That's all a guild is it's an organization of skilled tradesmen, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. That's right.
But
Like the
I mean, guild is
Make weight.
kind of like a mafia.
Oh, it's like an old. I mean, it's just one of those old terms that's stuck around forever.
McDonald's Guild.
I mean,
They don't. I mean, fast food companies don't allow unions for a good reason.
Burger Masons.
moving on to said mines of
Sandwich
salt.
artist, please.
There you go. Fine.
Burger Mason sounds good.
That's a good one.
Have
Let's
I
go to
ever
salt
mentioned how much I hate all of you?
I mean,
Let's go to the salt mines. AP
get in
Games.
line. It's a long one.
You make your way to the salt mines. As previously described, they are shallow depression, strip mine style. Really? That's what got a laugh out of you? Shallow
No,
depression?
I was just thinking streamers and shallow depression. Sorry. My bad.
I mean, look, most streamers I know don't have shallow depression. It's very deep, incredibly deep, like a chasm.
Is there a guild for that?
A chasm guild or a depression guild?
That's the one.
I think the Chasm Guild are just called Sherpas.
I honestly don't feel like people with depression could form a guild. I mean, it's kind of contrary to the concept of depression.
Challenge accepted.
You're like, all right, I was going to form that guild, but I didn't feel like I had enough energy today, so I'll get to it tomorrow.
That's the Percussionators Guild, and they don't really.
They don't take too kindly to infringing upon their. Anyway, to the salt mines we go.
They get this close to filing DNCs. They'll do it tomorrow.
All right, you head
Salt
down
mines.
into your shallow basin, which is not depression, to the entrance to the salt mine. What do you want to do?
Do we want to set that trap again, or do you think we'll be fine?
I think we'll be fine. They're shamblers. They're not quick, really.
I think we should make a like, if there's enough stuff in that storage place from before to like shuffle them into a single file line.
Choke point.
Choke point. Make a real loud noise. Draw them our way. Fucking roast them.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, you know, because I mean, last time we came across them, they were kind of grouped together a little bit, right? So I figure chuck a vial, you know?
Well, we don't know how bad.
There's no reason to waste a vial. We can cantrip kill these things pretty quickly, so.
Yeah, I agree with the choke point idea, but yeah, I'd save the alchemist fire for. Yeah. We don't know what else is still in here.
Just choke point it, and then I'll thaumaturge a real loud noise.
Probably just smack the wall.
We can do that.
Too, but whatever.
So I think we'll go like in front of Daka. Yeah.
Yeah. Have archers at the back.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Arthur put everything on like the wrong line. Okay. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Is there enough stuff in here to make a choke point, Arthur?
You could make a short like barricade.
Like even to block off one of these squares?
Yeah, you could Fortnite it.
You said there were like 2 racks and stuff, right? So I imagine
you'd have to rip them off the wall. But yeah, you could block a square. Do you have a particular one you're interested in blocking off?
You could block off this one. That way we can force them this way.
Yeah, and I can stand here.
Does this mean that I'm running in to grab their attention?
No, we're going to make a noise.
Thaumaturge a big noise.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So we have archers.
So I'll go there.
Right,
we'll block off here.
You have archers on the right. Well, I guess, Finley, you've got a bow too.
Yeah, I've got a bow.
And then we could put one there, and one behind me. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, you know, everyone has archery aside from me. So,
and
you know, right there.
Yeah. And both you and me and Agram have heal spells. So if you take too much damage, then we can just heal you so you can attack more.
And we got potions. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you are turning this square into difficult terrain, correct?
Yeah.
Trying to block it as much as like physically. I mean,
you're not going to be able to physically completely block off a mine, but you can make it difficult to get past.
Cool.
Okay.
And they can't end their turn there, can they? Well, they can, but
they can.
Okay.
It'll be like any zombie. It'll be crawling over it.
Yeah. So if there's like a hammer nearby or something with like a hard end?
He's got a warhammer.
Or something that like I could just wield for a second, and I'll ask for Kelly's shield, and I'll like ding it softly so
of
it
course
resonates the metal,
you get a second hammer and you start playing Man Down Under. Yeah. It's
a soft hit, so like the resonance happens, but it's like 10 times as loud as normal, and just like facing.
Yes, the song of my tribe.
You've all played Left 4 Dead or any zombie game, so for a few seconds after you hit the shield,
here they come.
there's no noise, and then you hear many zombies at once go.
Heels here.
It sounds like there's definitely more zombies right now than there were the time that you came. There are way more voices making noise.
Good.
That's fine. Arthur, I would like to hold my action until I see one at 60 feet and then send off a...
Yeah, we're not doing hold actions
flame
outside of combat kind of deal. When they show up, we'll roll initiative.
I'll pop on my bullseye lantern.
Okay. Are
I
you
can
putting
see.
it somewhere, or are you holding it in one of your hands?
Yeah, no, I'll link it to my belt like last time.
Wow,
So that
that's
way-
super safe.
Well,
Have you
keeps my
considered
hands
just setting
free.
it on the ground and pointing it? Maybe.
Remember, there were the helmets with the light on the front that you could have put on before then.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
They
Yeah, I'll
are
grab one
dwarf
of those
size,
helmets.
so it would
Yeah, they're
easily.
All right, Finley
fine.
gets dwarfatized.
I just had a dagger near his crotch. You're just going full on lantern fire, huh?
That's right.
Finley gets a complete makeover. He
It's
gets
a montage.
Yeah, no, he gets the dwarf DLC pack. So he gets like a yellow jacket and then the hat and then like large black pants.
I paid 20 gold for the blue shaders.
All right.
Nice.
The first thing you all see is a fuck ton of zombies approaching.
Not the zombies.
The first thing you hear, however, is that cat bell ringing.
That son of a bitch.
All right.
So do I need to use my dagger for a cantrip as well?
If a spell says that it needs it for components, then you need it. It'll say something like focus.
Okay. It says VS.
That's verbal and somatic, so that means you need to have a hand free. So that means you won't be able to use your shield and your warhammer at the same time.
Shield then, obviously, because this thing can be cast at 60 feet. So
you're letting go of your shield in order to cast spells?
No, I'm letting go of my hammer's on my belt. I was just preparing.
Okay.
So I'm casting things and using a shield. Yeah.
All right, let's roll some initiative. You pop out that initiative order.
Let's do click the dude. There we go.
Clicking the dude who's watching you. He sees your every move. Zombie. Wow, their initiative.
So there should be like 15, maybe plus 4 zombies in here.
And their initiative is so bad.
Well, they are zombies.
Whoa.
Initiative
Goddamn.
1.
Okay.
All right, Finley. Unsurprisingly, you go first.
Or surprisingly.
You can see all of them with your bullseye lantern. You're lighting the area up.
I'll take a shot at this guy.
All right, as soon as he pops around the corner, you take an oblique shot at him.
Yeah, if I can find the damn thing. There it is. Boink. 16.
Yeah, you shoot him in the head, and you hit him, and he's hurt. Kind of bad, but not super badly.
Huzzah!
Good job.
Anything else?
No, I'm good with that.
Daka.
Who can I see here? This guy, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Can I see?
Maybe
this guy?
try and attack the same person.
Yeah, if we can focus them down, then I'll hit the same guy that.
You get a laser pointer as your hunter's mark.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hunter's mark.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna use it yet.
Why not?
I've only got 2 slots.
You can move it to different. You can move it to different enemies as you kill them.
I can, but I've only got 2 slots. And we might need those for cures. So.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. I
The
guess.
2 damage is not going to make or break fighting the undead.
No, that's not.
That's what they said. Minutes later, they were all lying dead. As they walk out of their mountain caves and look at each other, they go, that fucking 2 damage.
Nine.
Could have had that 2 damage.
You go to fire. It travels down parallel to the cave wall, and then a stalagmite nicks it, and it breaks off and goes in a different direction.
Fair.
Kelly.
I'll Sacred Flame the same guy.
Okay.
Now he just has to make a dex save. I don't have to do anything, I believe.
Okay.
So, look at that. He 8 damage, so he
Okay.
dies, I guess.
No. I mean, you have to deal enough damage to kill him with the radiant in order, and he's got way more than that many hit points. He
I
doesn't
don't
instantly
remember them having
explode
that
when.
much hit.
Yes, they have a lot of hit points.
Okay, that's fair.
Agrim.
Who are we shooting at? Is this? No, that's the wrong thing. Game. Why do you do this? There we go.
So does he like it? Since he's taken radiant damage, if his health goes to 0, does
No,
he die?
it has to be
Or does
radiant
it-
that kills him,
The killing damp blow has to be radiant. Okay.
or a critical hit.
Soften them up first, and then you can radiant them.
So what was which one did you attack? Finn.
The
Left
same
side,
one that everyone
top.
else stacked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will follow suit. Jesus Christ today. Come on.
I think
That
10
hits.
was the AC. Yeah.
That is still not enough to put him down.
Arthur, can you remind me how far they moved each turn last time?
I can, and I will show you because it's their turn and they move.
Okay. Yeah.
I love visual aids.
Okay. Interesting. So it's 20 feet? Right.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. The zombies advance towards all of you, crawling towards your barriers. In the distance, more zombies show up.
If it comes down to it, we have those fire things. Are those AoE or single target?
You're talking about alchemist
it's-
fires or single target?
What are they? Oh.
Okay. I think I'll know what I'll do this turn.
Finley,
Yeah.
a bunch of dwarves and humans are approaching. They look horrifying. You recognize Collar Zombie and 2 or 3 of the other ones, but many of these are different zombies. They don't appear to be miners. Some of them are dressed in peasant robes. Others simply have ripped tunics. More than one has a fishing rod on their back that still has been left.
Brother in arms.
All right, so I'm going to pull my rapier, go right here.
Dash in front of Kelly.
Yep. And strike.
Yep, that'll do it.
Hey.
Okay.
Which one are you
And,
hitting, left or right?
The one directly above me.
Okay.
The one.
Is that the one that I've been
No, the
attacking?
one you've been attacking is the one on the right.
Okay, that's who I hit. Sorry, I got confused.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage.
What does this look like? What is running in, cunning actioning out?
So basically, like
You jump in, you slash the guy, and then you do that thing with the bow where you jump 10 feet back.
Well,
But
no, it's like I pop out from like between Kelly's legs and I go, "He got it," like that, and then go whoop and right back
So
out.
from my angle, I look down and a rapier just appears out of my
Yeah.
crotch, stabs the guy. And I'm just okay.
There's a really bad joke about small swords and stuff, but so
Oh, this sword's big.
Yeah, you rapier the fuck out of this zombie. You strike him right in the heart. He looks down at it and goes, and then he takes a swipe at you as you jump back. It should have been enough to kill him, but he's still up.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, re-kill him as far as zombies go. Daka.
Sure.
Same dude. 14,
Double hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
3 damage.
He's down.
Sweet. Good
Okay.
stuff, boys.
Next.
Okay. I want to use Divine Favor on my hammer, and then I'll step in and hit this dude.
Okay.
Yeah. And that gives me an extra
1d4
radiant damage. So if you go to the...
You hold it for 1 minute, so it's going to be 10 rounds.
yeah. I thought you said a round was 6 seconds.
Yes.
you just said
Yeah, so 10 times 6 is...
Oh, sorry. I'm having a brain fart here. Is there a way that I can add 1d4 automatically to this thing? Okay, yeah. Okay.
On your
I see.
stats.
Yep, on the main thing here. Yep. Cool. All right, and now weapons. And this is radiant damage, by the way, also.
Yep. Yeah.
It didn't add 1d4. Okay, so... But it's dead, right? So
in melee and attack rolls, just
again, you didn't deal enough damage to kill it, so it's not dead.
all right, let me roll a 1d4 then. All right, so 11 damage.
All right, yeah. What does this divine favor look like when you put it on your warhammer?
I like to imagine like that it's kind of like, so I like to imagine it's got like a sort of like a I don't know what's very warlike. Maybe like it leaves like a mark on the person that it hits, you know, and it like sort of like glows.
All right, yeah.
Like
there's a
red,
glowing
sort of,
mark
like...
briefly on the chest of the zombie as you slam into him with the hammer. And then he starts like trying to clutch at your arm and pull himself back towards you.
Yeah, okay, I see what I did wrong there. I added the d4 to the attack roll, but the attack roll was still a 14, so...
Yeah, that's more than good enough.
Yeah, I put it in the wrong section then, so...
Agrim.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the guy in front of Kelly.
I see.
Man, these rolls.
Yeah, that actually... Their AC is low, but it's not 6 low.
Yeah.
Anything else?
There's not really anything else I can do other than...
Wait, how? No, that's wrong, dude. You definitely have more bonuses on that. Wait, what?
Then a plus 4?
Hang on.
you should have plus
You
6.
should. You should be at a 6.
You're right, why is it not?
On core stats under bonuses and penalties, go to ranged and attack rolls. Just put 2 there. That'll add 2 to all your ranged attack rolls.
Well, Agrim's got a plus 4 in his dex, so...
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got a sorry, that's his proficiency. Sorry,
That's
yeah,
his
he's got a plus
proficiency,
2.
And then plus 2 would be for the...
Yeah, I don't know why my...
So yeah, click on the weapon tab, and then on your range stuff.
You can do it on core stats as well on the very front page. Ranged. Just put 2 there. Don't put plus 2. That confuses Roll20.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go in there. I mean, it's still not enough, but...
I mean, his weapons. So looking at his weapon, his weapon. Oh, his attack. Yeah, the attack definitely needs a plus 2, but it's still not enough. So.
Yeah, it's still plus 6. I thought I did it.
Just to fix the macro.
Okay. Yeah. All right. This zombie tries to climb over the barricade and doesn't have enough movement points to finish his action.
Cool.
Somebody's watching me.
God damn it! Now that song is stuck in my head.
Did you hit Kelly?
I did.
You could. Oh, I guess you did. You can do the multi attack if you want to.
Yeah, I don't want to right now.
Yeah.
Man, it'd be great to have some Molotovs right about now.
All right, the zombie in front of Kelly tries to slam into him and does nothing. Start of the third round, which is the second round of Kelly maintaining his spell. Henley, what do you want to do?
I mean, Kelly could just make click on your token and then just track it that way.
I want to make sure that we don't forget about it, because I get the feeling this fight might take a while.
Yeah, what gave you that idea?
I feel like I want to throw an alchemist fire at somebody, but
I mean, their single target, it'd be a pretty big waste on a single guy unless we really needed it.
Can you make it a splash damage thing, Arthur?
No.
Like an area of it? Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's why having like some equivalent to a Molotov cocktail.
I mean, in the way that it is described, it already is splash damage. Each of these 5-foot squares is massive. I mean, that's the area of a person lying down, being put at a perpendicular to a second person lying down. I mean, that's a very wide area to try to hit somebody with something.
I think I'm going to stay where I am and use my short bow on this fellow.
I see. Show me your power. I think I'm just going to mark people who've already been damaged. That might help you guys
14.
out. 14 will hit. You slam another arrow into this guy.
Pretty sure this is the first time this guy's gotten hit by an arrow, though.
Sure, Dave. Sure. You slam another attack into this fellow.
Yay.
Dave.
And
what should I say? Motherfucker, your real name?
Damn it, now you can summon me.
Daka.
I call upon motherfucker.
One time, and that's all anybody ever calls me now. Jeez.
You look into the mirror and say motherfucker 3 times in a row, and then the motherfucker shows up.
Samuel L. Jackson shows up.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a wizard, motherfucker.
On the side, did you see Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, someone tried to report him for saying motherfucker.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Quick, just if I have a torch and throw it into the pile of zombies and use thaumaturgy to make that fire real big,
No.
does that do anything?
No.
Does that doesn't do like environmental? They might catch fire.
No.
Well, I assume that they're moving fast enough that, I mean, if you can walk through fire, right?
That's not a thing that thaumaturgy does, right? You can't just like.
It doesn't.
This isn't Vampire the Masquerade.
I was just thinking of some way to like incrementally damage them as they come forward, but I'll just.
Well, you just need to become an arcane archer ranger and then rain arrows on them from above.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is a situation where Hordebreaker would be real useful.
Yeah. Well,
we got this. We'll slowly make our way through this. Anyway.
Same dude. Let's fucking attack. 22.
Nice.
6 points of damage, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good amount of damage. You slam a second arrow into this fellow, and a fourth attack into this. Oh, sorry, yeah, motherfucker. Kelly.
Sick of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
What does the guy say about PlayStation when he's landing the plane? He's like, "Thank PlayStation." I was like, "Really? Really?" Yeah. Someone just sold out hard to corporate. Oh, yeah, slamming another Warhammer into this fellow. Well, the good news for you is that he explodes in Divine Radiance and dies instantly.
Sick.
Yeah.
So his whole body is turned into like white, yellowish dust that begins to float up towards the ceiling, and you hear like a ah as he explodes, and then he's gone.
Fuck yeah, man. Cool.
Motherfucker.
Got me, son.
Igrim.
Right. Ooh. So I guess none of these other ones have been shot or attacked, right?
Nope. You can tell by the red dot missing from them.
Can tell by the pixels. All right, I'm gonna shoot. I guess the one in front of Kelly, because that'd be the next one to shuffle into that space.
Which one? This one over here? Left?
Yeah.
Very well.
Because he's gonna be in range of Kelly next, I assume.
Show me your power.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed. Like I said.
That hits.
Oh, damn. Okay then. Stand corrected.
The only person who's disappointed here is
For
you.
my parents. Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
All right, the first zombie makes his way over the barricade and shuffles over it. And then
maybe you guys should step back a bit more if you're going to do range stuff. So
picks himself up, makes his way towards Agrim. The second zombie is stuck on the barricade, and then everybody piles down.
Like Space Invaders.
Speaking of this zombie right here, that's the one with the collar on his neck, making tons of noise.
Hey, it's Dingle.
fucking jingles.
All right, Agram. This zombie is lurching towards you, crawling along the ground, and then pulling himself up, trying to gnaw at your delicious feet.
Yeah.
It's 11. I don't think that's gonna be good enough.
It does not.
Kelly. What are we looking at here?
3 attacks? 2 attacks?
3 attacks. That's a 20.
Nothing.
Really? 20's not gonna hit?
They're at +3?
Yeah.
They're at +3?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, one of them will hit.
Very well. So that's the guy
5
that's
damage?
moved in here. He moves in and he's doing like weird judo chopping, and at some point it's not like he breaks through your armor, but you feel your shoulder kind of dislocate a little bit. It's a little painful, you know. It's not great. It's not super great.
Can you put my character token on top of everything else? So I can see the health bar.
2 front. Daka.
Well,
Jesus, Finley. You have 11 health and Agram has 27? Gosh. That's a painful life for you, brother.
I got.
Yeah,
Well, I've also got +3 con bonus as well.
Yeah, sure. Finn.
I think it's time for you to attack and disengage, my man.
yeah, the problem is that I cannot disengage through an enemy.
Yep.
You can do it diagonally, right? You
No.
can move diagonally down
I mean,
here, right?
you
And then
cannot.
disengage.
No, not around the corner like that.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Yeah, so I am going to stab with the rapier this a-hole.
Okay.
you might be out of stealth actually, as well as a bonus action.
It's completely. I mean, there's light in here.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to hide.
I mean, he is the light.
21.
Yeah, you definitely stab him.
All right, and then I will use my cunning action to disengage, and I'm gonna pop.
Careful, you'll pull them in with you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is hope to disengage and kill this guy. He stays stuck, or you know what I'm saying. So I'll just pop back here.
Daka.
You could have held your turn as well, and then waited for everyone else to see if you can open up a way.
You can hold your action, but you can't hold your entire turn.
Yeah.
And you have to
okay,
you
so
have to move. You can't hold action and move.
I mean, is cunning action an action?
You can't bonus action on a held action. It's just one action. Yeah, it's super specific.
Yeah. Okay.
Super duper.
If I attack the guy up here, I can do that without penalty.
That's correct.
All right. Because I don't think my daggers will do enough damage to actually bring this guy down.
You ignore the zombie in front of you, leaving him to Agram, and fire over Kelly's shoulder. Show me your power.
25.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good amount of power. That's an appropriate amount of power. You successfully shoot that guy in the head.
And 10 damage doesn't bring it down yet?
Nope.
Fuck, dude.
That sound effect is super weird.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Kelly.
Okay. So I would take two attacks of opportunity if I move down one square. Yes.
Without disengaging? Yes.
You can attack everyone around you, so you can do this guy and this guy in one turn.
Well, ideally, what I want to do is I want to. So I'll attack this guy here. How damaged does it look, Arthur?
Pretty damaged. But it's a
Okay,
zombie
well-
that previously died, so.
Well,
Looks like
I mean,
a walking
okay, sure.
corpse.
Yeah, that's an accurate description. It's got an arrow through the head.
Okay. Sure. I'll attack the one like directly north of me.
Yep.
This guy,
Uh-huh.
and then I will hopefully have enough to move down one square without too much problem.
Sure.
So, that'll do it.
Yes, it
That's
will.
radiant as well.
He explodes.
Okay, I will take a step back, endure. So you get one attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that's rough.
Ouch.
Well, at least you're right here. We can heal you if you need.
8 points of damage. So you're feeling pretty good. You go to take a step back, and that zombie who previously slammed into your shoulder suddenly lurches forward with unusual speed and bites you in the neck. And it's not like it comes away with your throat, but his mouth has blood coming out of it, and your throat has blood coming out of it.
Askren, do you think you'd be able to heal me this turn?
I could, yeah.
Okay. For my second, I will War Priest and hit this thing, the one that's hit in front of Askren. Then.
I also might try and help Finley.
Yeah, that's my intention.
Nope, Finley's
So,
trapped. Give up on him. He's super dead.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Let him go. Let him go. He won't hold you back anymore. You deal damage, not enough to kill him.
One. Damn. Yeah.
You slam into him, you leave behind your glowing mark. But he's just rocks and then still reaches out for Askren. Askren, you got zombie problems. You got Kelly problems. You got Finley problems. What you gonna do, G?
Yeah, I'm going to reach out and
Touch fate.
give Kelly a little good touch.
Some of that good touch.
Yeah, some of that good touch.
In my androgynous zone, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. It's 1d8. Yes. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good.
not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, does that that should include other things as well?
It is. You got 6 on the die, and then it included the extra stuff already.
Okay. Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
I don't think there's really anything else I can do that's not going to compromise our formation right here.
That reminds me. I need you to make a concentration save, Kelly. Constitution save, and you need to hit a 10.
Yeah.
You have lost your spell.
Okay.
You no longer are brimming with divine right as the spell slips from you. Zombie time.
Can you really move that far off the hard terrain?
Yeah, I mean, getting onto the terrain is what slows you down. Getting off is easy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
Getting
that.
off is easy.
I don't know what else. It's there. It's that low hanging fruit.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until afterwards, but that's
I'm
life.
better than that.
All right, Finley, a 9 I think is not going to hit you.
It is not.
Askren, I don't think that's going to hit you either.
Negative.
And then Kelly. Wow, that was a 20, and then it hit the other die and rolled over, so fuck.
I don't even see those dice rolls, so
Don't worry, the audience sees them, and that's what matters. That's what matters, is the audience watching me get fucked by turning on 3D dice. Yeah, these zombies try futilely to advance, but with the barricade there, they don't have enough speed to burst past and surround Finley quickly. However, it is clear to all of you that Finley is separated from you, and the zombies will continue to move forward and surround all of you. Without an immediate escape plan, he's going to be knees deep, possibly thighs deep in zombies. It might even get waist deep.
All right, so I think what we need to do is kill that guy in front of us this turn, and then have Finley escape. Oh, he can't because he's first, right? So he really can't hold his action at all.
Holding an action literally holds your action. You can take a movement and you can take a bonus action and then hold your action, but you can't hold an action and then do your whole turn.
Yeah, hold action would be like, I'm going to aim at this corner, and when something comes around, I want to shoot it in the face.
Yeah.
He could hold action until that guy's dead and then run by, but that's about all we can do.
Yep. No, he can't. He can't.
You can't move with the held action.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's super duper specific that you can't do that. The only thing you can do is take an action.
Yeah, so I will continue to fight valiantly. All
right, Finn the human boy. Show me your power.
What you can do is move here. You're still within.
And attack this dude.
Attack this dude.
Yeah.
If you kill him.
Attack that dude. Yeah.
Right.
Everything they're saying is a viable outcome for escape.
They're not going to get to go again until I go, so we've got.
Because if you
that's a good idea.
Let me go there.
I'm gonna pop here.
I love the idea that all of your characters are yelling at each other. They're like, "Get him, Finley! We gotta get you out." Finley's like, "I don't know, okay, all right."
And then I do the buff baby dance.
Everyone yell at the same time.
And I will stab Red Dot with my.
I'm glad that you picked up on that reference too.
I'm a buff baby. Yeah. 13.
All right, buff baby.
Askren and Kelly are soldiers too, so I imagine it's organized chaos, if anything, right?
You said it is a hit?
It is a hit. It is enough to kill, and I survive it.
Damn it.
The zombie goes back to 1 hit point. You stab this guy. You stab him real good. You stab him right through several vital organ areas, and then his head turns around, and you hear the neck snap, and he goes, and then he starts breaking his arms to go backwards and reach for you from behind.
I spit in his mouth.
Ooh, you're fucking nasty. Daka.
I'm gonna hit Dingle over here.
All right.
Try to take him down a little bit before he starts wrecking Finley. 18 for 9.
Yeah. Kelly.
Bonus action, put up Divine Favor again.
Swing.
And then I will hit a Gooberman that's hurt next to us. Yep. And I will move into his space, Arthur.
Well, let's make sure he's dead for. Oh yeah, that's right. You have divine energy on him. Yep. He's super duper dead.
I will move into the space then. And I will take my second war priest attack on this dude in front of me.
Okay.
Oof, that's the first miss that I've had.
You slam your weapon down to hit him on the barricade. He rolls aside, and your warhammer slams into the barricade. The whole barricade starts to shake. It hasn't collapsed yet, but you have heavily damaged it. Another such hit, and a path will be made.
So weather it, my friend, and then you can sneak by me.
Yep.
I think you escaped me.
Oh, that's right. My bad. You go ahead, go.
All right, I'm gonna shoot.
Might be.
Let's see. The guy in front, north of Kelly, is wounded, right? Or occupied.
I would also suggest that maybe you two move back as well.
What are you saying, character? Flee! Run, you fools!
It just says fall back.
I'll hold the line! Oh, sorry, that would be Rorik. My bad.
Actually,
from a backlit rock on high.
Actually, it probably isn't a good idea if you do that, because if he's got 20 feet of movement, he can sneak behind me then at that point.
Yeah, I was considering occupying that space just because AC 16, 27, I could take a hit and that would keep you from getting...
Okay, that wouldn't be so bad, but you won't be able to use your bow in that space.
Yeah, I know. I've got the short swords, but I mean, we got to keep you up because you're our big dick undead killer over here. Unless we have a better idea.
That is me, big dick undead killer. So,
Well, Hunter's Mark damage isn't.
It's just
It's
additional
not
damage.
radiant.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's just still.
It'd be nature, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll occupy that space.
okay. Are you swapping to your sword before you do that?
Yeah.
You leave your bow behind and draw swords.
Yeah, well, it's you know.
Show me the
behind
power of
cells.
your roll as you attack.
All right.
In the rhythm of the middle of the daytime.
Maybe hit the one in front of me first, because then there's only one
Yeah, I got you.
attacking. Oh no, they'll move in, I guess. But
Yeah, no, I got you. We can still attack. That one's already wounded, right? So. Or no, you missed.
no,
You
no, I
missed.
missed.
Okay. So in that case, well,
This
we're
one's
trying to get
wounded over
Finley.
here. I forgot to mark him, but
But we're trying to get Finley out, so I think attacking the one in front of you still might be the better option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then.
Hey.
Bam.
Wait, that crit
two different
damage is
attacks.
Wrong. That crit? No, he got a crit. So
Are you right? Why is it not? Oh wow.
you've got the crit wrong. So it'd be and just roll on another d6 there, man.
Yeah, I don't know why it.
Because let me take a look at your sheet.
No, I know exactly where it's missing, but I swear I had all this stuff in here because
correct me if I'm wrong, you don't get a bonus to your offhand damage, right?
No, he crit. He crit
I
the.
should-
Right,
thing.
but you don't get your
So it's total 7, but he doesn't get his offhand bonus. Yeah.
right. He doesn't get the
So-
bonus damage, so he doesn't add his strength modifier, so it would just be 1d6. Am I wrong about this?
it's
It's dexterity, but yes, you're right. So
Okay.
it's 1d6.
So
But
I
he
put
got
12
a-
damage down, and that is correct because he got 5, 5, and then 2. Because
Yes.
you are adding
That's
your
right.
damage to your offhand when you shouldn't be. So you deal 12 points of damage. You definitely damage the zombie.
Why is it not showing?
Super bad.
No, the one in front of me, Arthur.
Oh,
This
my
one.
bad. I'm just gonna trade them then.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'm super lazy.
Oh man, you've got a holographic damage zombie. I'll trade you for a non-damage zombie.
No, you've got. So your crit damage says d8. It needs to say 1d8.
You're looking at my longbow.
Yes, and the other ones don't have crit damage on them at all.
Yeah, they should. I don't know why they don't.
So it's just the same spell. Yeah. Sorry, the same.
No, I got you. I swear I had it in there at some point.
Finley.
Can you restart the counter, by the way, Arthur? 'Cause
I mean,
restarted
we can just keep track of the fact that you're on your first of 10 rounds. It'll end on the 14th round.
my spell. Okay.
All right,
14
Finley,
hit.
13. Does that hit?
Yes.
13 hits. All
Oh,
right.
no, I'm sorry. I'm 14.
Okay, then that misses. That's 2 different attacks from the 2 zombies who are facing you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. So,
One versus Kelly and one versus Agram. So versus Kelly,
buff motherfucking baby.
20, and versus Agram, 14. So I'm thinking the one that hits Kelly will hit.
Okay, there goes.
So this guy throws himself on the barricade and starts crawling over it. In a brief moment where you leave yourself open, it like slams its hand down on your hand, and you're like, "Ah, shit!"
Caresses my hand. I'm like, stop that.
It's so
don't like
hard
that.
without you. All right, Finley.
Yeah, so this is going to put me in a good position. So cunning action to back here behind Kelly. Yeah. And because I'm covered by Kelly, do I get my sneak attack?
Yes.
All right. So I will.
Also, you get your sneak attack whenever I'm next to a creature, basically.
Right, right.
Yes.
So I will shoot this guy in front of Kelly with my bow.
Mabo.
My bow. As
Do you,
I tip my
do you
bow.
call your bow your lady? Milady?
Yes.
Sorry, which one were you shooting?
The just North Kelly.
This one.
Yes.
Understood. It will hit, as you no doubt suspected.
Yes.
You're dropping your daggers in the process?
I was using my rapier, and
your rapier.
I'm not. I'm sheathing. Yeah. Or do I have to drop? I'll drop it. It's fine. I can.
No, it's a bonus. It's a bonus action. So basically, you move and then you drop, and then you.
Yeah, but if I drop it, it's dropping next to my feet where I'm at anyway. So I can just.
So my question is, you didn't declare it, but I'm going to give you a shot. Did you want to use sneak attack?
No, I did declare.
He did say he was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then you should roll the sneak attack
Yeah,
damage.
shit, I gotta roll the thing. Sorry.
18 points of damage.
So 10 total.
Daka.
Guess I'm gonna hit the farthest man again. Dinkle.
I like how you're naming the zombies, but now you're going to have to take him home.
Mom, he followed me home.
Yeah, he would follow you home.
Don't touch it, then the necromancer won't take it back.
He's already got a collar. you could tell he
hit?
belongs to someone.
10 still a hit, but 5.
Yes, it
damage.
is. Kelly.
I'm gonna hit this guy here.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I think
That'll
he
hit.
still hits. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, well, that's with Radiant, by the way, too.
Not enough. You are...
AC 8.
I mean, you hit. You just don't deal enough damage to kill him.
No, I'm saying, yeah, I know.
Yes,
I
their
know.
AC is in fact 8.
I didn't
Anything
know
else?
that. No, I do not have any more war priest stuff, so...
I'm glad,
actually,
because if
you
you
know
started
what?
using warlock abilities, I'd be really confused.
I will use my bonus action to second wind. Also.
I thought you were going to say my bonus action to Eldritch Blast.
For 2.
Okay. Agrim, we're back to you.
Yes, I have unfucked the offhand short sword.
Excellent.
Yes. I'm going to attack the same one just north of Kelly. Yep. So, show me potato salad. What the fucking one?
I mean, let me tell you something, buddy. That might not be big numbers, but they hit.
Now, Arthur, if the first one kills, do you roll? And then if he survives, does the second one then count? Okay, yep, okay.
I mean, technically you should roll them one by one, but I don't really care super much. We'll just do it timeline-wise. All right, so let's see here.
Well, now I know, so I just won't roll them back to back.
20 plus 3. 18 to hit Kelly.
No.
All right, second to hit Kelly, and third to hit Kelly. 22, I think, will hit, and that's the one that's directly north of you.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 1. He hits for 6 points of damage, and I need you to make a concentration check against Constitution versus difficulty 10.
Okay. Come on, game.
He slams into you in a tackle, crawling across the barricade, and the god withdraws her favor as the divine radiant energy of your warhammer sizzles. Your faith is simply not strong enough. Speaking of lack of faith, let's turn to Agrim, who does not get hit. His faith is pretty good. He gets rewarded. Finley, let's talk about you and rewards.
Yeah,
Actually, let's not. Let's stop right here. We'll come back next time to the middle of this combat. This is the beginning of the round. We're good. We're good right here. Stop shaking your head, Dave. Let me do some mathematics and figure out how many experience points you... Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Yeah, you don't end the Walking Dead episode unless someone has died, okay?
You end the Walking Dead episode on a cliffhanger. Will they survive? Won't they
Will we
survive?
slowly, eventually kill everything? Yes, we will. But like, that's besides the point.
I mean, here's the thing: you're running out of resources there, buddy. You guys are blowing through abilities, but no one faster than Kelly.
We got 4 heals left, though.
Yeah, but I mean, how many multi-attacks do you think
3
you have
heals
left? All right.
Well, here's the thing: I can just Sacred Flame for days, boy. So bad.
Just soften them up and then Sacred Flame them for the kill. Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you guys get
Yeah, dude.
125 experience points
Nice.
Each. Okay.
each.
Ooh, 467.
Hey, look at that. Level 3 now.
No.
How much did you say it was? 100 and...
125.
Yeah. 125.
Okay, well, we're getting there. I'm 517 out of 900. So, not bad. Not bad. I also like the idea that we have a save point before we camped. You know what I mean? So, like, we die next session. We literally start at the entrance of this place. You know. Yeah.
True.
Save point. It'll be right before the goblins ambush you.
Goblins? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
You remember? You remember those goblins? I know they weren't that big
Yeah.
a threat to you, but they could have been if they weren't getting murdered.
I love the idea that you were just like, oh yeah, you're in such trouble, Dave. Why did you say that? Because the guy had multi-attack?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
I mean,
He could have done a lot of damage.
He could have done a lot of damage. I mean, the other thing is, I didn't mention it because it never came up, but he had a thing where if you tried to hit him, he could trade places with another goblin and let them take the hit for him.
But we just killed it.
Yes, you killed all of his minions before you ever tried to attack him.
First, it was fine.
Of course. I mean, you guys read the strategy guide before you came to the fight.
Yeah.
Optimized by accident. Yeah.
I've played enough MMOs to know.
You got to clear the trash.
Wait.
You don't want the eggs to keep respawning. I mean, if you do, your chance of survival will go before 32.33 repeating, of course. But
Always kill the ads.
Oh man, with the Leroy Jenkins references.
yeah, you have to turn to mad cats. All right, speaking of people who are mad and have cats, let's talk about me and this show. Are we good to be back next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Then it sounds like we will be back next week. I'm Arthur Perkins. This has been AP Gaming Real. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, but not Facebook. Keep following me if you want to know whether the show is happening or not, because when it doesn't happen, I'll send a message. And then you won't accidentally show up expecting that you'll see these 4 other people. Speaking of 4 other people, let's toss it to Dave.
What up? I'm Dave, former full-time streamer. Thinking about starting up a show, but I need to source a couple of people who can do God's work for me. You can find all of my stuff that I used to do, and there's a lot of good stuff there. And surprisingly, a lot of people are still watching that shit. So, you know, it just goes to show how good that content is. But all of the past role-playing games I have is over on YouTube, which you can find through my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Henley. Arthur's on a couple of games. These blokes are on other games. It's a lot of good stuff there for sure. Absolutely. By God's work, I mean, I need to find a GM. So, yeah. But other than that, yeah. Make sure you send Arthur your Twitch Prime stuff, because did you know that if you connect your Twitch account and your Amazon account together, you get a free Twitch Prime token if you have Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime, whatever it is. And then you can use that once a month on a channel of your choosing to help out and support the content creators. In this case, your only choice is AP Gaming Real.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Your only choice. You must. But thou must.
It's the only channel it works on, is what I've heard.
Yeah, it's true. Also, if you follow the channel, you'll be alerted to when Arthur does anime butts and Pokemon butts.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Sorry, I
other
actually didn't
role-plays.
mention that. I have a new thing on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. where we're getting together. You have to show up with a blanket and a cup of hot cocoa, and we'll watch one episode of anime for 23 minutes. For the next 12 weeks, we're watching Eurocamp, which is about 5 high schoolers who go with their...
What time is that?
11 a.m. Eastern. That's 8 Pacific. All you gotta do is show up on voice on Discord. That's it.
And that's on a Saturday, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like what 6 UTC.
That's like 5 p.m. my time. So
5 or
You
6.
can watch on Verve, Crunchyroll. I guess if you're a piece of shit and you pirate it, that's fine too. I mean, it's not fine, but it's not like I'm checking anybody at the door.
Well, no, why don't you just use that
Rabbit
show that syncs everyone together and they join a room and they all watch
Because
it
that's
at the same
illegal.
time? I think it connects with Crunchyroll and all that stuff. Like you can use it as a source for it.
Whatever that is, I don't have that. 5 high schoolers that go cold weather camping. There's no killing gods. There's no action scenes. It's just acoustic guitars and Japanese countrysides. Speaking of
sounds
Japanese
really
countrysides, it's pretty good. Let's talk to Spootnik.
Is it? Okay.
You won't see me on Saturday, I guess. But you will see me here on Wednesdays and possibly begging Dave to let me in on his new show if that happens. But
Oh, no, you're welcome. Yeah, 100%.
that's about it. You can find links to my shit on my Twitch page, which is twitch.com. How do websites work? /Spootnik something, Spootnik 71. Yeah, I just put my name in there, so you can click on that and find me that way.
Just
Good night, everyone.
Spootnik 71 into the Google.
Brian, how do websites work? Spootnik.
Yeah, that's how that works.
The website's called Rabbit, by the way, Arthur.
Yep. I'll have to figure that out, but I don't actually have Crunchyroll. I have Verve, which is the better Crunchyroll, and I don't know if it connects to that. We'll figure it out. But either way, you know what the thing about Crunchyroll is that it's free. So you can just watch with, watching with a minute or two of ads.
I'm pretty sure they don't have it in Poland.
Well, that's upsetting and unfortunate. I can't help you. Speaking of people I can't help, let's talk to Drumurboy.
Unsavable.
I mean, he just doesn't need my help.
You know what else? What also you can't help? Can't help but use Twitch Prime to subscribe to APGamingREAL.
Got him.
Make sure it's the real AP Gaming, not the trick.
The CS:GO knife trick.
Yeah, that's not real. You can find me.
You want the real shit, you got to be a realist. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
You can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Drumurboy. On the weekends, this coming Saturday, I'll be starting Human Revolution Deus Ex. And continuing that through Sunday, and then again the next weekend until we beat that, and then on to other Deus Ex games because I'm doing series playthroughs. If you want to hear some music, you can find me on Spotify or iTunes if you're an iTunes person. And also Bandcamp. You can find Drumurboy, drumurboy.bandcamp.com. They do their URLs weird. And also I'm the manager of roleplay.bandcamp.com. And there will be a new song up there this coming week that's kind of Stranger Things themed. So if you want to buy that for $1, or if you want to go download my stuff for free or pay what you want, you can do that. Thanks.
Speaking of people you can thank, let's jump over to Atomikspoon.
Well, that's, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I stream Warcraft on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm here on Wednesdays, and I'm still unpacking shit, so I haven't been streaming all the other miscellaneous garbage. I do accept stream support in Skulls, which leaves your Twitch Prime subscription free to APGamingREAL.
How does this happen, guys?
Because you fucking started it. You know better.
Arthur, when you fish for compliments, you get compliments. When you fish for
Twitch Prime, you get Twitch Prime.
When you fish for royalty-free Twitch Prime advertising from the real shit motherfuckers, that's what you get. Okay?
Is that the name of this cast? The real shit motherfucker?
Oh yeah.
There's also a bits promotion coming up, so you should buy some bits and throw them at AP.
Please don't. You know, okay, look, my Sunday cast show, they always outbits each other on the show live. And it's the most annoying thing in the world, watching two men who are in the middle of talking one-up each other incredibly pettily.
Well, I know what I'm doing next week.
And you constantly get that bits noise where it's like wing, wing, wing.
I mean, you can turn that shit off or down.
I might have to.
It's like the background chat beeps on the...
What is it? An anime themed show? What kind of show is it?
Oh, it's Burning Wheel. It's less anime theme and more Game of Thrones with the number of murders that have been involved.
I'll just make like sword swinging noises and I'll send them your way.
You act like my whole life is anime themed. We didn't do one anime thing tonight. Not a single one.
Let me tell you. Actually, you invented a bazillion guilds. That's anime as fuck. But anyway,
that's not it. That's real life, motherfucker. Welcome to the historically real life.
Name one isekai that doesn't have guilds up the wazoo, and I will call you a liar.
I don't know any anime that has a million guilds.
I said isekai. Specifically
I don't know any anime that has that. Name one.
Every single isekai in the world.
Name one.
Like, oh, by the way, welcome to our real shit world. It's real good. And by the way, you could be an adventurer or a merchant. Maybe. What about a chef? Huh? You want to be a chef? There's a chef guild. Fucking stupid.
Name one time that has ever happened.
I love that the other day.
You can't say that your whole life isn't anime because you have a gaming channel on your Discord, and all it is anime bullshit.
That's true. It is for a game that came from an anime, though. So
no, it's not. It's not called Weeboo Gaming. It's called
gaming. No, we separated. There's Anime Club and gaming, okay? Just because most of the games are anime doesn't mean that everything is anime, Dave.
All of the games are anime. Like, if I go in there and talk about, like, hey, man, say Fallout 76 is pretty bad, and then we go like, yo, did you get that new girl that was Christmas-themed in that stupid shit thing you do?
I did, yeah. Dave. Thank you for mocking me about that.
I love
and that hurts because I posted a video on my YouTube about that, and then I posted a link of it on Reddit, and it got downvoted because people were mad that I actually ended up getting her on, like, my first try. And they were like, I put hundreds of dollars into this. And I was like, I didn't put any money into it, bitch.
The other day we had that Warhammer discussion. AP's like, so this is what it's like when I talk about anime with people. I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no. That's my new meme. Whenever people say stuff that I don't understand, I'm like, so this is what anime is like for other people.
Yeah. You should have a sports channel. It'll be dead. No one we're talking to.
You know, there's a surprising number of people that still use the music channel, even though we're not posting hot, fresh takes all the time. I stopped trolling people by posting remixes of the Emiya theme from Fate after I literally ran out of them after about 10 days. But they still post music. Arthur, people like music.
I also did a music channel on my Discord. And as it turns out, a lot of people's taste in music is so different from my own. It's very unusable for me to find new music.
Oh, it's not like I listen to it, but other people listen to it.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, check out my hot Viking metal track I just found. I was like,
As much as I say that my whole life isn't anime, my playlist pretty much is all anime OPs and EDs, so.
And I heard that once you use your Amazon Prime.
Oh my God! Really?
You actually get access to his playlist on Spotify.
I don't even use Spotify. I actually don't even know how Spotify works.
There's a bunch of
used it.
There's a bunch of anime.
Spotify is fucking weird.
Amazon Prime Video has a bunch of anime, so if you like anime, go get Amazon Prime Video.
That actually
link up your
is
account,
true.
And then come here and spend your Twitch Prime. At
If you are
APGamingREAL.
18 years of age or older, you should definitely go watch Killing Bites.
What's that?
You don't know what Killing Bites is? That's the one with the sharper fangs
Dude,
wins.
Do I look like a guy that watches anime?
No, Dave. Oh, see, Dave, here's the thing. You gave me the perfect setup, because in the anime, in every episode, someone asks what Killing Bites is, and their answer is the one with the stronger fangs wins. It's about half human, half animals that are all controlled by the Yakuza and are thrown in deathmatch fighting competitions.
Anyone else notice cheddar cheese is the worst melting cheese?
I don't think that's true.
yeah,
I mean, have you
heard.
ever tried to melt goat cheese?
You ever tried to melt
like-
human cheese?
What you do?
I mean, you're
gonna
comparing it to like queso or Monterey Jack, but there are many cheeses that do not melt very well.
Like, if you're gonna use a melting cheese that you can get at the grocery store for like,
Have you tried to melt Gruyere? Like, I mean, come on, man.
Here's what you do. You go to make cheese sticks, but instead of mozzarella, use brie. It's fucking amazing. It'll blow your goddamn mind.
anyone else want to try that, like that cheese on potato, like the raclette fucking. You do like
I'm lactose intolerant, and I hate all of you guys now.
I mean,
Thanks.
I occasionally eat cheese.
I mean, we're talking about cheddar, mozzarella, and brie. I put cheese up in my face while I'm brushing my teeth.
I like Swiss, but you know.
That
Really?
sounds disgusting. You know, I can barely stand eating an apple after brushing my teeth, let alone like brushing my teeth with cheese.
I was
can't
just
believe you
trying
like
to go on a
Swiss
tangent
cheese.
after.
I
like,
know. I'm trying to
anime
wrap the
thing.
show up. We still have not heard Atomikspoon's outro is the thing.
Atomikspoon, go.
I did. I said.
Oh,
I
well
streamed
then we're
more
just
stuff from-
bullshitting after the show.
Pretty much.
All right, look. We can either talk about cheese for 2 minutes or we can just wrap it up here. I'll leave the choice to you all.
Let's talk about Amazon Prime.
Oh
alright?
my
You can-
God, we're done. We'll be back next week. Have a good
Yes,
night.
my moats too, if you prime